Hello, it's Phil at digitaldjtips.com with the Allen & Heath Xone 23C DJ mixer to talk to you about today. I say talk to you about because if you want a demo of it, or rather of the Xone 23, which is almost identical, there's already one here on YouTube and a review over on our website. So go check that out if you want to hear this wonderful filter. Also, if you want to just get the general spec of this mixer, go check that out because apart from one very notable change, this is identical to the Xone 23. 2 channels, each of which has 2 inputs, line and phono, and a nice Allen & Heath filter and a really good crossfader. Great build construction, you know, it's a good value, proper VU metering, master, booth and record outputs, and clever blending of your phono and lines at the top here into the one channel. So that it's not like a switch, you could have 4 things running at once. But here's the thing, this one has got built-in USB and actually networking to other Allen & Heath gear as well. This is a digital mixer with a built-in sound card. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means that as well as a line and phono input to both of these channels, you have a USB input. You might notice there's no switch or anything for that. That's because the USB input just comes through. So really, effectively, you've got 3 things coming through each of these channels should you want that. This is effectively a 3+3 or kind of pseudo 6-channel mixer, plus the mic channel. So you've got 2 inputs from your DJ software, and as I just mentioned, 2 lines and 2 phono inputs. It also feeds back into your DJ software so that if you set it up right, or you set your laptop up to run concurrently something else to do recording for you, you can record the full output of this mixer into your computer digitally, including all the analog inputs. So it's a really flexible mixer. If you want to use it with Traktor or Serato DVS rather than just using it as a sound card for their software, you're going to need to use their own sound cards, their own audio interfaces, because this doesn't have licensing for those. However, it will work with Mix Vibes DVS. There's a light version of Mix Vibes actually in the box, and Mix Vibes Cross in the box. The other thing to point out is this X link on the back, which is Allen & Heath's proprietary networking thingy. That's a technical term, by the way. And that allows you to plug this into Allen & Heath's own DJ gear, other DJ gear, so that you don't need to plug a USB from every item into your computer. You just plug them all together into a long link, and that's what I'm looking for, the word I'm looking for, a long chain, and then one of them, i.e. this one, can plug into the computer, saving you on precious USBs. So you might, if you are an Allen & Heath fan, think, what's he talking about, this other Allen & Heath gear? Well, don't know. The only thing I know is that on the box, on the suggested how to set this thing up on the box, it clearly says here, K-series controller via X-Link and laptop. Now the only K-series controller that I know is the K2. So at the moment, Allen & Heath K2 would plug into there. That's already got a sound card built into it. So the fact that this has got one in as well would suggest to me, along with the wording there, that there might be some more coming from these guys. But of course, that's just me musing on the fact or otherwise. So anyway, back to the mixer itself. The Xone 23 review would have told you, had you seen that we did. This is a great mixer, it's good value, it sounds great, it's really well built, it's a solid metal all round, as you'd expect from Allen & Heath. Hardware filters, booth, record and master outputs, lots of inputs, cleverly blended here, great filtering, as you would expect, crossfader curve, everything you'd imagine. But now with the 23C you have a flexible digital audio interface that lets you do all those other things as well. That makes this an insanely useful tool if you feel like you're outgrowing just a basic DJ controller, you want a bit more flexibility, you want more inputs. This is kind of the thing that most DJs want at some point is a good 2-channel mixer. They're so useful if you're putting a microphone channel into a controller that doesn't have one, or you're at a wedding mixing a couple of extra things in, or you've got a couple of DJs and you want something in the middle to let you switch more easily between them, or you just want to start replicating, you know, plugging into a mixer in a club, which is what we all do when we turn up with our own gear. Something like this is what you want. Throw in the audio interface. It's pretty timeless, you're not going to outgrow the thing. I really liked it. It's the Allen & Heath Xone 23C, but as I say, there's a full review of this over on digitaldjtips.com.